Hello everyone. Enterprise Relations Committee is proud to present before you yet another IMT Talk, and this time we have with us a blockchain enthusiast, Mr. Gustavo A. Montero. He is the chairperson and co-founder of Agar LLC and Pokero Network. Hello sir, we're very happy to have you here with us today and to interact with you about blockchain and its future. And I'm Priyanka. I have a few questions which I have to ask you, which if you can answer will really enlighten us.
With pleasure, with pleasure.
So without further ado, I'll proceed with the first question. So where do you see your company Agar LLC in the blockchain world?
Right, Agar LLC is a blockchain factory. We produce and develop blockchain companies, or companies that have a blockchain as the basic technology. So we think that Agar will be issuing and producing a number of companies by using blockchain, but Agar will also be working a lot in the area of advisory. We'll be advising companies that need to use blockchain but they don't know how to, because we have the expertise. And as well, we are probably going to be launching a fund that's going to be working in the area of cryptocurrencies and ICOs.
So the next question will be, how can artificial intelligence enable blockchain? What do you think about it?
Well, artificial intelligence is simply a learning tool. It's a tool that allows computers to learn a certain number of parameters, repeat them and improve them.
Yeah.
Because of that, then it has a direct impact in the blockchain technology. Artificial intelligence and blockchain technology work together. And by using both technologies at the same time, you simply can have a better blockchain product.
So what is the most fascinating use of blockchain or an industry which is going to be changed forever with its use according to you?
I think that, well, blockchain is used for anything that is linked to transactions, right? It's a database blockchain. Sophisticated database with certain specific characteristics, but at the end of the day, it's a database. So I think that some of the most fascinating applications of that have to do with food, in the way of tracing and traceability of food from the beginning, from the farm all the way to the supermarket. For instance, organic food will be able to be fully demonstrated, and when you buy an apple, an organic apple, at a supermarket, it's going to be real organic because you will be able to trace the origin of that specific food. But also I think art is another fascinating area. We will be able to trace the actual painting or sculpture, and we'll be able to demonstrate a traceability of that specific art piece.
So can the government budget expenditure be stored in the blockchain, completely eradicating the corruption?
Completely eradicating corruption, I think, is difficult. I think it's a nice dream, but I don't think that it can be done. However, it can be improved quite a bit. And yes, governments will be able to store a lot of their government data inside the blockchain databases and use that technology in order to improve traceability of transactions. So for sure, it will be improved. Traceability will be improved. It cannot be down to zero in terms of what you said, but it will solve a lot of problems.
So how can cryptocurrency be made feasible in a country like India, where still banking systems are penetrating in the rural areas and where 65% of the population is in the rural parts of the country? Like, how do you think?
Super easy. Super easy. You have to understand that one of the main means of transactions, of transacting data on the blockchain are phones, mobile phones, cell phones. Yeah. India is a country where every single place you go to, someone has a cell phone. Yeah. So it's a very easy equation in India. It's a bit like Africa in the sense that in Africa as well, you have phones everywhere, cell phones. So implementing blockchain technology and the transaction of goods and services via the blockchain technology is easy because you already have the infrastructure, which is the cell phones and all the antennas that will be replicating that information on a countrywide basis. So it is easy in India.
So how long do you think will it take for the blockchain to entirely cover the world and to all the parts of
That's a bit more of a complex question. One of the problems we have is the issue that the regulatory environment is not yet ready.
Yeah.
So how long is it going to take? I don't know. I would say that, in my opinion, within the next 10 to 15 years, there will not be any more fiat currencies. In other words, pretty much all currencies are going to be cryptocurrencies. Now, how is that going to happen? I don't have a crystal ball to tell you that, but I know it's happening. It's an everyday situation, and the penetration of blockchain technologies and cryptocurrencies in this world is very, very strong. I think that within the next 5 years we'll have mass adoption of these technologies.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a really informative session, and we hope you also had a good time here.
Thank you very much. It was an honor to speak to you. Thank you very much.